Hello? I'm Preston Foster, coming your way with another episode of Waterfront.
Cast off, Billy.
Captain John, I got something to tell you.
Tell me after a while. We're late now.
What,
Okay, Billy, now what's on your mind?
I think we got a couple of stowaways on board.
Stowaways? Why would anybody want to stow away on a tug? You must have dreamed it.
You mean I was dreaming like that time I told you we had a seal on board and we had him on our hand for 2 days?
Touche, Billy.
Touche what?
It's a French expression, means you struck a nerve. Now, where are these men?
They're not men, Captain.
They're not SEALs, are they?
No, sir, they're 2 little boys. I seen them.
Where?
Down there in that locker.
I've been meaning to get rid of this locker for some time. I guess now it's as good a time as any to throw it overboard, huh?
Yes?
Hello, Captain John.
Pete, Joey, what's this all about?
What's what all about?
What are you doing here?
Stowaways. Aren't we?
Yeah, you're stowaways, all right. Are you prepared to be away from home for about 3 days?
Oh, we know that you're not going on a trip like that.
What makes you so sure?
Well, we hung around the dispatcher's office and found out that you were going over to the island. That's where we want to go.
Why didn't you take the ferry across? The bus that goes over the bridge to the island.
That's not how you move troops. Did General Eisenhower cross the channel by a ferry or by a bridge?
You have a point there, but I don't remember General Eisenhower and his men stowing away aboard any tugboats either.
The Cheryl Ann is no tugboat. It's a troop carrier.
You'd have fooled me, but you're still stowaways. The law of the sea is pretty severe about that.
We gonna have to walk the plank?
Oh, we haven't done that much in the last 2 or 3 years. We usually make stowaways work to pay for the passage. Follow me up the wheelhouse. Pretty serious case, don't you think, Billy?
Real bad.
Guess I better give these fellas some real work. All right, Pete, take the helm.
Huh?
The wheel. Stand by the whistle, Joey.
Yes, sir. You mean this is the work we have to do?
Easier to starboard.
Huh?
To the right. 2 blasts on the whistle.
Yes, sir.
Hey, where are you 2 fellas headed?
Can't tell you, Captain John. Sort of a secret mission.
I see. Well, have you made plans for your return to headquarters on the mainland?
Well, we usually commandeer the ferry or the bus to transport the troops.
Well, you've made this expedition before, huh?
Can't tell you, Captain John. That's secret information.
Sorry, I lost my head. Troops moving out again the same time tomorrow?
Think so. Gotta keep things under control, you know.
Yeah. Well, there'll be a tug convoy ready about 10 o'clock.
I guess stowaways have to work when they're caught, huh, Captain John?
Yes, sir. That's the law.
Same work as today?
Sorry, men. You brought it on yourselves.
So long. don't know what you got that thing for. That's for cowboys. It's a good rope. My uncle bought it for me at the rodeo. So it's a good rope. But who ever heard of commandos carrying lassos? It just isn't standard equipment. It's no worse than your anti-aircraft equipment. That auto horn. Auto horn? I keep telling you it's an air raid siren. Some air raid siren. Don't worry about that. It'll give us plenty of warning when the air raid comes. Okay, so we get a warning. Then I suppose you're supposed to shoot the planes down with that bow and arrow. I keep telling you it's the best kind of anti-aircraft artillery. This way we don't blow up the plane and kill the pilot. We bring down the plane and capture the pilot and question him for information. Okay, if you can bring any planes down with that anti-aircraft artillery, then I'll tie up the pilot with my rope. You better get us a report from our outpost position before we eat, and check the electronic equipment while you're at it. Okay, where's the wax? Position. Return to field headquarters. Okay. Whoopee! You ought to make this a ranch house, huh? Boy, you sure make a crummy commando. Let's eat.
Sound like you got a problem, Sam.
Sure have. This equipment should have been out of here yesterday.
What's the trouble?
Well, we've had to devise an overhead crane to handle some of our scrap metal. It's a ticklish operation. There's some bugs we haven't licked yet. The thing works all right, except it's slow.
Wish I could help.
It's not your problem, John. Thanks for getting over here so quickly, anyway.
I'll move that stuff right away, Sam. Oh, by the way, there's a couple of young kids, friends of ours, playing in your yard out there. Okay with you?
I suppose so, John. They can't hurt anything, and they're safe enough, except...
Except what?
Well, every once in a while, some pretty tough-looking tramps come into the yard and hole up in the cars.
They just hang around at night, though. The kids will be playing in the daytime.
Well, I guess it's okay, then.
I'm meeting their convoy again in the morning. Okay, man, let's go.
Captain John, we had a meeting of the General Staff, and we decided to make you a commissioned officer.
Well, thanks, but what am I going to be a commissioned officer?
The Junior Commandos.
Think I'm a little too old for that?
Do you?
No, I don't.
Can you be at the wharf at lunchtime for the commissioning celebration?
I guess so.
Our scout will meet you there and take you through the lines.
Okay, you've got a deal. I thought you said your scout was going to meet me.
I did. I'm our scout.
Oh, looks like you're prepared for just about anything.
Gotta be. We're gonna move through enemy lines.
Yeah? Will I be safe? I'm not armed.
Don't worry about it. You're with me.
That's right. I almost forgot. Let's go.
Wait here while I report in.
Yes, sir.
I'll post to headquarters coming through the lines now. Alert the sentries.
Good idea. I feel a lot safer now.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks. Hey, mighty fine headquarters you've got here.
All the latest equipment.
Oh, I can see that.
We better take the oath right away. The banquet is almost ready. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to accept the commission of 4-star general in the junior commandos and to perform your duties faithfully no matter how dangerous they are, and to keep the whole operation a secret so no spies can't find out about it, and not to raid the commissary unless all other officers do too, and to... Say, Joey, we don't have to put in that stuff about him doing his homework, do we? Nah.
Thanks.
And to keep the equipment in good shape and to use the Cheryl Ann as a troop carrier whenever it isn't out on any other business. What's the matter? Why don't you say something?
I suppose I should say I do, but it seems like such a short answer for such a long question.
Well, do you?
I sure do.
Let's see.
Hi. There's one thing I'd like to know. I'm the newest officer in this army. I'm a 4-star general. What are you fellas?
I'm a 6-star general.
6 stars? Isn't that something sort of new?
Joe insisted on being a 5-star general. But since I'm 3 months older and 7 inches taller, so you can see what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I understand perfectly.
Let's eat.
Cocktails, huh?
Carrot juice. Good for the eyes. Helps on night patrols. Great chow, huh, General?
Great.
Hurry up, General. There's another course coming.
Yeah, the bacon looks pretty good.
It ain't. It isn't ready yet.
Say, even with the carrot juice, I guess my eyes are not so good, but that does look like chocolate under that bacon.
Looks keen, doesn't it?
That's not exactly the word I had for it.
You don't have much of an appetite, do you, General?
Well, I'll tell you, General, it sort of comes and goes, but right now I think it went.
Troops gotta have nourishment. Gives you energy.
I hope that's all I get from this.
Break out the grog.
Grog?
On account of this celebration is in your honor, you're entitled to the raspberry.
Gee, thanks.
Who are you, General?
The old generals.
Raspberry's great, isn't it, General?
Yeah, mixes so well with the carrot juice.
You know, General, this is the first time we've ever commissioned another general. But we wanted you to be in the commandos with us.
That's a great honor, and I appreciate it, but I gotta get back to the troop ship now. I got a mission to perform.
Yep, duty comes first.
That's right. Well, it was a nice celebration and swell chow. Thanks a lot. So long.
Shall we tell him? No, I can wait till next meeting. Well, we better have another patrol before we go back to the mainland. Full battle equipment. Here. Let's go. Ready? Yep. You in that row. Who ever heard of a cowboy commando? No worse than that sword. Yeah, but this is for hand-to-hand battle. Cowboys always carry lassos. Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, Hoppy, the Lone Ranger? Sure, but they're not commandos. I better get a report from the advanced position, huh? Okay, but it's getting late. I'm gonna go back to the headquarters. the field headquarters. All clear out here. Well, something's wrong here, Joey. What did you do with that loaf of bread and the rest of that pop? Nothing. I left them on the shelf. Well, they aren't here. And the chocolate's missing, too. What did you do with them? I told you I didn't do anything with it. We better go. It's getting late. Okay, be right there. Come on, Joey, cut it out. Let's start home. There's a man here watching. Can you see him? We better get out of here. You better come on down here. You better come up here. Maybe we better wait till he goes away. I'm scared. Me too. Maybe when it gets dark, we can sneak away. He's coming up towards you on the other side of the cars. I see him. Who is he?
I guess it's too late to pick up them boys.
Well, they're headed for home by now. It's getting late. That's funny. That pennant of theirs is still up. They usually take it down when they leave.
I guess they forgot this time.
I doubt if they forget that. That's part of the routine. Well, I'll stop by and give a look. Hi, Pete. What's going on?
There's a man out there, and he's been watching Joey and me.
Where's Joey?
Up to the outpost.
Where's that?
Oh, about 4 cars up ahead of us, in the locomotive.
You sure you're not just making this up?
Oh, no, Captain John, we saw him. He looked kind of, well, you know, sort of mean. He was just watching us.
All right, I'll take a look. What's all this I hear about some man watching you?
It's true, Captain John. He's been out there. We saw him, Pete and me.
Well, he's not out there now. Better get you kids home. Come on. Come on, Pete, let's go home.
Who do you think he can be?
I haven't any idea.
Maybe a bank robber was hiding out, huh? Or a spy making plans to the harbor, huh, Captain John?
I doubt if there was anybody out there.
But I tell you, we saw him. Somebody's been here and stolen some of our food.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Look, empty. And the bread is missing. And the rest of the pop. Somebody's been here, all right.
You wait here, I'll be right back.
Hey, Pete, look! That's him! And Captain John's gone the other way!
stay here.
We shouldn't let him go out on that mission alone. We ought to help. You scared? Yeah, but we better help anyway. Wait, I know a place where we can head him off. Follow me. We got him, Comando! We got him!
Okay, who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you a bank robber? You stole our food, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Where do you live? Or would you rather tell the police?
In there.
The trolley?
43 years I worked on that car. 8 hours a day. For 43 years. It was the last one on the line. And then they took it off. Buses they put on. Smelly buses. I had no place to go. I spent more time on that car than any place else.
Haven't you any family?
No, they're all gone.
You mean you ain't a spy? Or even a bank robber?
I'm sorry, kids. I just worked on the trolley. I'm sorry I stole your food.
Gee, that's all right. You didn't have to steal it. All you had to do was ask.
Asking doesn't always get. I've been asking for a job ever since the trolley line closed down. It ain't easy for an old man to find a spot.
What's your name?
Walt Burns.
Why don't you spend the night at the Seaman's home? Tomorrow we'll see if we can't do something.
I hope I didn't upset your hideout. That's a pretty nice place you fixed up there.
Aw, you didn't scare us at all.
Come on.
Hi, John.
Hello, Sam. This is Walt Burns. I thought maybe you might be able to fix him up with a job.
I'm sorry, I can't talk about that right now. We've just had a little accident over the crane.
You're still having trouble with it, huh?
Yeah, the operators can't handle it efficiently.
I don't wonder.
What's that?
I took a look at that crane one night. That's a pretty tough job for one man to handle. All those levers and that handbrake.
We can't use a foot brake because the operator has to move around up there.
The man can't work 2 levers and a handbrake when he's only got 2 hands.
We're finding that out. Maybe you've got a suggestion.
Sure. Why don't you do like we used to do with the old trolleys? Have a foot brake. One that you let up on instead of step down on.
What do you mean, Walt?
Well, it's easy. We used to have a brake that when you stepped down on it, the brake was off. But when you let it come up, the brake took hold. And that'd give your man a chance to work those levers without worrying about on the handbrake, and he could still move around up there.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'll tell my chief engineer about that. What kind of a job did you want? You an engineer?
No, I'm just an old streetcar man.
I thought he'd make a good man for a watchman in your yard, Sam.
Well, you got yourself a job. Now, how about us having some lunch?
Well, I'm having a little spread on board the Cheryl Ann for the junior commandos. How about coming with us?
Junior Commandos? What's that?
Oh, you'll love it. Gobs of peanut butter, bacon and chocolate.
Bacon and chocolate.
Come on. Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's story and that you'll be with us next week for another episode of Waterfront.